Well, welcome to another exciting semester of Connect Groups. And I want to begin by saying thank you to all of you that are hosting and all of you that are attending. This allows our church to be healthy. We know as God continues to add to our numbers and we increase in size that we also have to get smaller in Connect Groups. So your willingness to be a part of Connect Groups allows our church to be healthy and to grow in a healthy way. And I want to thank you and just tell you how proud of you that I am. And I want to begin in a place that I begin every single semester. So for some of you, you've heard this before, but I just think it's good for everyone to be encouraged. I want to challenge you to do a few things that would make your group healthier. Here's the first. Be consistent. Be consistent in your meeting. So I would say set whatever day that your groups are meeting on, just make it a purpose to meet every single week. Life is busy. There's so many reasons that we could cancel group and not have it, but I'm asking you to push through that and be consistent. This will allow you to address every single topic that we're addressing as a church, but will also allow you to grow in the community as a group. It will allow you to get closer, quicker. So be consistent. For you that are attending, make sure that even when your group's going on, that you are attending every single week so that you can continue to encourage your Connect Group leader and also support the group. If you are skipping and missing, you will actually mess up the rhythm of your group. So it's important to make it a priority. Here's my next encouragement to all of you. Make sure that you open up and share. Now, if you're a new group, this will be a little bit difficult. If you are a new addition to an already established group, this will be difficult. But my encouragement to you is the sooner that you can start to open up, the sooner you will start to trust and grow in trust and feel more comfortable. It will allow others to feel comfortable with you and open up and sharing with you because it is a give and take in groups. So the quicker you can do this, the better the group will be. So what I'll do is I'll ask some general questions, and we never force anyone to answer any questions, but some of the questions that I ask will be a little bit more in-depth and a little bit more personal. And so I'd encourage you, as soon as you can make yourself comfortable, step out into that place and answer a few questions, and you will find it so beneficial. So those are my two encouragements. Be consistent in your group and open up as quick as you possibly can. Now here's one last practical thing that I don't know if I've ever said before. Maybe I have, I don't know. But here's my encouragement to you is set a beginning time and an end time, so in your groups, and make sure you honor that so that people can leave if they need to. But for you that are attending groups, make sure that you help pick up. It's a simple thing, but if you guys make a mess, make it easy on your Connect Group leaders by picking up. So if you have plates and cups out, pick them up, put them in the kitchen, in the sink, however your group works, and that will just make it an easier time of cleanup for your Connect Group leaders and make the whole burden that they bear a little bit lighter. All right, so let's dive into this week's teaching. And I just kind of had to laugh even today as I was getting ready to film this video that what we're talking about to begin the groups for this semester is demons and spiritual forces. So for some of you, this is probably a new topic, and maybe you were thinking, what in the world that was Matthew talking about? I don't know. Hopefully I'm able to communicate in a way that you understand. But here's the reality. Spiritual forces are real. We know this because Scripture tells us, but we especially know this because Jesus told us. Jesus believed in spiritual forces. Ultimately, we know that our God is a spirit because Scripture tells us that. God is a spirit, and those who worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. But we saw when Jesus became man that He acknowledged that there was this constant battle and tension between the physical and the spiritual. So I hope you understood the point I was making on Sunday, that all of us are physical and spiritual beings, but that the spiritual forces are really the motivation behind all the dysfunction of humanity, and they're constantly attacking our lives and trying to manipulate us, and the only way to fight back is to use the spiritual methods that God has given us. And so I want you as a group to discuss what areas in your life are under attack. Now, you don't have to name the spiritual forces. You don't have to give it a name or an identity. You can simply recognize that it is demonic forces that are attacking your life. So that might be attacking you physically, might be attacking you mentally or emotionally or relationally. It might be what's attacking your marriages or your families or your job situation or your finances, whatever it might be. Just simply acknowledge that there are spiritual forces attacking you, and then as a group, pray for each other. And I want you to talk about just that rhythm of how you're fighting back spiritually. What are you doing to add the spiritual element to your fight back against the spiritual forces in your life? So all the questions will guide you this week, and I wanted the video to be kind of shorter than normal just to give you an opportunity to talk about these things and to get to know each other a little bit better. And then each week will be a little bit different. I'll do some recap sometimes. I'll go into a new direction sometimes. But this week, I want you just to go through the questions, talk about this topic, encourage each other, and make sure to end your group in praying for all the needs in your group. You hear this every single week, and I mean it every single week. I love you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see you on Sunday.